everybody. It's time for Devon's Table. I'm Devon O'Day.
I'm Sylvia Gainier.
And we're going to talk flour.
You have to know that there are two kinds of wheat. There are hard wheats, and there is also soft wheat. Okay?
Okay.
Hard wheat is going to typically have a higher gluten content.
Okay.
So that's one way you get gluten. And then if you think about when you have that kernel of wheat, there are three parts to it.
Yeah.
So you have the outside, you have the bran. And the bran has its own set of nutrients. It's fiber, all the good things that are found in that hard shell. Okay? Hard wheat, harder shell.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay? Easy to remember that. And then you have the endosperm, which is the center part of the cell.
All right.
And that has its set of nutrients that you can have. And then you have the actual tiny little bit of wheat germ that is in there.
Right in the center.
And that has more flavonoids, oils, that sort of thing.
That's why you get wheat germ oil. Okay, you do that, yes.
So, as you start to strip away and take away certain pieces and parts of that little tiny seed, the wheat seed, you're left with different types of flour. Because some of the wheat has a little higher gluten in it than others. So, for example, King Arthur flour, it is usually more glutinous, a higher protein content in that flour. And that means that it's more dense. The higher the protein, the denser what you're going to make with it.
And we don't ever think about flour having protein because it's so high carb and people avoid flour. They avoid things like that. But there is protein there.
Yeah, the proteins are what make it kind of come together and form the bonds that make bread or pasta or anything else that a pie crust. And so now we have our self-rising flour. Self-rising flour.
A little salt in it.
And a little a baking leavening agent, okay? And that baking powder is what can cause this flour to go south faster than an all-purpose flour. So when you buy self-rising flour, you want to try to keep this in an airtight container in your freezer.
Freezer.
That stops it from becoming rancid as fast. 6 months is the typical shelf life for a bag of self-rising flour. I don't have any here, but I will just take a quick aside and talk about Wondra flour. Have you seen the cans of Wondra flour? So that is a special type of flour that is very minute in how it's ground, and it also has a certain process that has been done to it, so it can hydrolyze very fast. So it basically flashes into whatever liquid it's in faster.
So like if you were making gravies?
So if you're making gravy or roux, then it dissipates into the liquid faster. So you can use Wondra flour if you don't have to stir as much, but it is not good for coating, say, fried chicken or anything like that, because it's just going to disintegrate into nothing. In Italy, they have double O, they have single O, they have double aught, 1 and 2. Okay? So 2 is the coarsest grind. This is extra fine flour.
Okay, ready for pizzas? Would you use it for
pizza? This is what you want for pizza.
And it's why sometimes our other dough doesn't work as well if you try to use these other flours and you go, why doesn't it taste like the kind I got in the restaurant?
Why is it not crispy and has that little lightness to it?
Yeah.
It's because they're using the double O flour.
Would you use this for pasta?
You can use this for pasta, not double O, but Italian flour, absolutely. But I would go for semolina flour.
Okay, totally different than a regular flour.
Yes, it is a hard red wheat. It is still wheat. There's not semolina plant. You're going to make it from that particular hard red wheat. And it's going to be ground a particular way, and it does not have the same type of elastins in the protein as these flours do. Right. So it makes it great for making pasta and terrible for making anything else. So use your semolina for that.
Well, if you want to find some good recipes for pasta or for cakes or for pies or for anything that you use flour for, stick around at the end and we'll tell you.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. When it comes to sunrooms and screen porches, we have more than 60 years experience helping Middle Tennesseans add value to their homes. At Mid-South Exteriors, we install all types of siding, from hardy board to all the new vinyl designs. We also do custom trim, gutters and downspouts. We even do roofing. And of course, energy-efficient replacement windows. Our website is our showroom, so we come to you and sell direct to you for less.
MidSouthExteriors.com.
I've gotten to attend a couple of events at the Speakeasy at the Virgin Hotel Nashville, a small intimate spot in the alleyway off Music Row behind the hotel. Go downstairs. The food is delicious, from the mini crab cakes to the fried wonton to the tuna guacamole to the wonderful garlic fries with dips and the spring rolls. Everything was delicious. Now they have got a full menu of cocktails and mocktails, albeit they're very expensive. It's still a wonderful place for friends to gather for a special event.
I find the brothers at the booth behind billows of smoke and laughter. They'd always leave without the thing they'd all come chasing after. 'Cause cup after cup they kept pouring out, but I never once heard it all find an end. They'd drink that coffee down and then they'd shuffle, and they just play the game again. And a root of pride would trump the fight, 'cause it just felt too hard to try to sort it all. But it never changed or fixed anything when they try so hard to just ignore it all. Just say I own this, and I'm sorry, and I won't ever walk this way again. Say let's start over, and let me show you that I really can be trusted like a friend.
Hey y'all, it's Sylvia again. You're coming to you from our produce warehouse, which is now our farm market, going old school for the month of October. When you come into Green Door, make sure you come in through the front entrance and see us here in the big green building. It's really hard to miss. We're gonna see you for our farm market. All kinds of delicious things, all your favorite fresh bread, Jenny's ice cream, our produce. Yay! See you here.
Hi, Chef Kris.
Good day, Devon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing, and we're going to take a look at some napkins. I love when we can save people money, but they can still have something really cool looking.
Yes, a lot of grandparents are passing away and everybody's inheriting all these beautiful linens and they don't know what to do with them. So if you would get some beautiful linens, decorate your table, even if you're using paper plates. It's amazing. It just adds a little pop of color to your plate setting.
Well, let's take a look at what you got.
I love the cream colors because you can put so many other colors on your table to go with this. And we have some bling that we saved actually off of some wine bottles, or even the dollar stores or party shops have these little cardboard, silver, gold, whatever colors you want to. So you can spend a lot of money or a little money and create a beautiful place setting.
I love this. Okay, there's a story behind these blingy ones. So let's take a look at this one.
So the blingy ones actually come off of a wine bottle that is these beautiful wines from this couple down in Alabama that have created wines from both France and from Napa Valley. And she's very blingy, and I just adore them and love them. Her wine is Côte de Femme, and I saved all of the blings from her bottles.
So it's recycling at the same time. I love this. So Dollar Tree or recycle off something that was a great bottle. And let's take the name of that bottle of wine again, the company?
It's Côte de Femme.
And it's from Alabama. And where can you find it in the Nashville area?
So you can find it at Fresh Market in the South.
Look at these gorgeous napkins.
our tiramisu and our cannolis for our beautiful lunch class today. Ooh la la, cooking up deliciousness at Black Diamond Culinary. So good.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Bernard.
And I'm Andy Bernard.
And we are Côte de Femme Wines. Côte de Femme is a certified woman-owned wine brand with 3 years proven traction in the marketplace. We have a rosé from Côte de Provence, France.
And a Cabernet Sauvignon from Alexander Valley, California.
Andy and I have been married for over 25 years, and we have put our love story into our brand, and we feel like it's reflected in our packaging.
And so we love dating. And we like to say that we start with our rosé, the fun, flirty, outdoor, toes in the sand kind of date. And then you ladies, you go put on that black velvet dress, and you come out, and I'm like, that's my girl. And so every bottle of Côte de Femme Cabernet is adorned in her black velvet dress. We like to say, rosé all day, then call me a cab.
You may have noticed also that our bottles are quite extra. One of our sayings is, live extra. So every bottle of Côte de Femme comes with some bling that you actually take off the bottle and use to decorate your stemware. This is our gift to the customer, and we also have a patent on this bling.
So we also have a rainbow bracelet that we use for pride events because everyone should live extra.
So come live extra with us. Join our brand. We're on our way to becoming iconic, and we want your help. So cheers.
Cheers.
And he scores!
Hey there, everybody. John Schneider here. I wanted to let you know that there are still a few seats left for dinner Saturday night, November 11th in Gallatin, Tennessee. Just a few. Now, I'm going to be at the Gallatin Comic-Con Saturday and Sunday, November 11th and 12th with my great friends Catherine Bach and Tom Wopat at the Gallatin Civic Center in Gallatin, Tennessee for Comic-Con. I'm going to be with Tom and Kathy at the Comic-Con, but I want to have a private VIP dinner with a few of my newest friends, and that means you. For the very first time, I'm hosting a private dinner with fans. We're going to eat, drink, laugh, share stories, take pictures, maybe cry a little bit. And we're going to have an evening that you can tell your friends about. That's Saturday, November 11th at 8 p.m. If you want to join me for this fun event, send an email to celebritymeetandeats@gmail.com. That's celebritymeetandeats@gmail.com. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Gallatin, Tennessee for dinner and for the Comic-Con. Yeehaw! Bye.
Charles Sturfling with City of Gaudion Building Codes. We're out here at one of our local festivals out here where we got a bunch of food trucks gathered around, and we're going to take them to inspections on them and make sure that they're all safe to protect you. Let's go take a look and see what we got. We look for the cleanliness of the hood, make sure it's been cleaned and maintained properly. This is tied to the hood suppression system, right located through here. We check to make sure it's been inspected as required on an annual basis. Food trucks have similar inspection requirements to their brick and mortar counterparts, to include a health inspection performed by the state and a fire and safety inspection which can be performed locally or through the state fire marshal office. This vendor came in from Lebanon to participate in the barn raising festival and needed his inspection performed the day of the event. That being said, also one of the recommendations, I'm not seeing one that I recommend everybody to get, and our goal isn't a gotcha moment, but to get the trucks out on the road serving the community as safely as possible. Feeding the staff is not a requirement and has no bearing on the outcome of the inspection. We publish a contact list on the city website of currently registered vendors. And if you have any questions concerning starting a food truck, please give us a call at the Building Codes Department anytime.
You show up in Nashville. Is this your first time to come to Nashville?
Yes, it's my first time here.
Are you kidding me? So you show up, and now what did the airlines do with all of your equipment, musical equipment?
So I flew here from Europe, actually. I've just been on tour in Europe for the last couple of months. And I flew here with United Airlines, like you splash out. I wanted to make sure my guitars were going to get here. And yeah, we stopped in Washington. I picked up the guitars. I had to clear customs and drop them back off, and that's just the last time I saw them. They haven't come. The airline, for some reason, can't seem to find them. But we in Australia, we just get on with it and just do our best anyway. So I came today, and from Old Hickory, Timothy lent me his guitar, and we got the job done. So it all worked out in the end. It was all good.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
But hopefully the guitars come.
They will. We're going to pray that into now. You know, I came to Nashville and I knew one person years ago. Do you know, like, you have like one friend, or you're just getting to know people? How is this going to work?
Yeah, so I've got one friend here. I met her in Australia. She was actually my piano teacher a few years back, and she's lovely lady, Allegra Kramer. And but apart from that, I don't know anyone really. Like, well, I've got friends after today, obviously, and just going through the motions, hey. Just see what happens. You know, I feel like in life, that's the best thing to do. Just like, don't try and plan too much. Just get into it. You know, be the best person you can be, and just do the best you can. And that's just the way to get things done for me.
Well, I saw a lot of people after they saw you play saying, "Hey, let's write. Hey, let's write," which is the Nashville way, right?
Yeah, it's actually so cool. Like, and that's where people, like, I have friends that have come to Nashville in the past, and they told me, man, like, this songwriting community is just insane. Like, you're just like meeting people every day, and they're just like, yeah, let's write songs. But in Australia, sort of, everyone just like keeps it to themselves and, like, you know, writes on their own. Like, I have done a lot of co-writing with people, but it's just more so like on your own sort of stuff. And to be like immersed in like being part of a community here, like, it's insane and feel so grateful. Hey, so
what's on the horizon for you musically?
On the horizon for me musically, so I've been like talking with some like management. I'm fully independent at the moment, but I've been talking with some management like in Australia, and they've been like strongly encouraging me just to step back from releasing music just for a little bit, to build like a catalogue and just a bank of music that I can just, you know, be really proud of, and just sort of get the best out of what I can actually do, you know, because I've been releasing music for like 3 years now, and I've seen some moderate success in Australia and like in other countries around the world as well, but sort of to get to the next level, I just feel like as an artist, I just really want to hone in on my songwriting and just do the best I can do, and just sort of go from there. Hey, so
where can people find you on social media?
So social media, I've got Instagram like the rest of the world. I've got Spotify like the rest of the musicians. So they're probably my best places. Instagram is Gaudion, so GAUDION_music, and my Spotify is just Gaudion, so GAUDION.
Well, we wish you the best, and we welcome you to Nashville.
Thank you very much.
It'll be fine by dusk cloud, I'm telling you, baby. These things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy. But when you place your head between my collar and jaw, I don't know much, but there's no weight at all. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done.
At Chapels, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family because at Chapels, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chapels locations in Dixon, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
November Flavors at Five Daughters Bakery is officially here, and first up we have the 100-layer molasses pecan pie, then the 100-layer chocolate pumpkin cheesecake, the 100-layer salted caramel apple, the 100-layer s'mores, and the 100-layer cinnamon sugar toast, and the 100-layer huckleberry glaze. Then we have the yeast raised cinnamon sugar toast and the yeast raised huckleberry glaze, a mini 100-layer cinnamon sugar toast, and a mini 100-layer huckleberry glaze. Then we have our paleo s'mores, our paleo chocolate pumpkin, and our paleo cinnamon sugar. Enjoy.
Not working for peanuts, but working with peanuts. Crop specialist at the UT Ag Research Center in Jackson grew this experimental crop of several varieties. When you yank the plants out of the ground, the nut is the fruit below the surface.
Your biggest acreage of peanuts are runners, and so that's what we've got mostly in this field, and the runners go to peanut butter and peanut oils for cooking oils. But we also have in this field Valencias, we've got Virginias, and those peanuts are more of your roasting peanuts and your ballpark peanuts, those bigger gourmet peanuts in the shell.
Every state that borders Tennessee, east, west, and especially south, is a big peanut producer. And Georgia grows more peanuts than all other states combined. Experts believe peanuts could work well in Tennessee because we have similar growing conditions to those other southern states. Haywood County farmer Dale Springfield has 70 acres of peanuts, giving this crop a try for the first time.
I was at a meeting in Starkville and talking to other producers down there that was having good luck with it, and started looking into it. The more I looked, the more I got interested in it, and thought it'd be worth trying.
One factor to be considered in peanut production, the land where you plant. Much of Tennessee is in no-till agriculture, where crops are grown on the residue of past fields. That won't work for peanuts. Soil must be tilled for this crop, and flatter land is preferable because of the potential for soil erosion.
These soils are highly erodible, and a crop like peanuts is going to be difficult to manage if we try to run it across a rolling landscape. This needs to be properly placed on a low-lying area.
That said, Tyson Raper believes Tennessee has plenty of acreage where peanuts would work. Meantime, nothing nutty about this experiment. Pending peanuts, a mid to late October harvest date coming to this field, with growing research that this could be a big part of our state's future agriculture. This is Charles Denny reporting.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
Mount Juliet and the Wilson County community is just awesome. And we have the sign here at the Two Rivers Ford Park at the Mount Juliet League. And so we thought, it's an electronic sign, we thought, you know what, let's pick somebody every single month, have them nominated, and just let the whole town see that, just shine the light on this one specific person that helps in our community, because there's so many of them, and we're going to be doing it for a long time, so we'll get the opportunity to really celebrate each and every person that makes a difference here.
Well, when I found out, I almost screamed on the phone. It just means that what I'm doing for the community is actually being seen and appreciated. So because I work for U.S. Community Credit Union, and community is in our name. So we truly believe that the community is such a forefront, because if the community is suffering, then everyone's suffering. So we always like to make sure that the community, or we're involved in the community as much as possible.
What are some of the things that you get involved in?
So we sponsor the Employee of the Month for the City of Mount Juliet. I'm the president-elect of the Kiwanis Club of Mount Juliet that helps the children in Wilson County. So that is an amazing thing as well. I'm also the chair for the Women in Business group with the Mount Juliet Chamber, and there's a few other things that I do around the community as well.
You are just a light. When did you start volunteering and being such a part of things? Is it something that you've been doing since you were a kid?
So I've been with the credit union almost 10 years, but I've only been in this position about 3. I started in the marketing department in 2020 now, and then I started in business development about a year ago. So a year ago is about when I really dove in and got involved in the community.
Was this something that started with family first? Were you brought up to be a giver?
Definitely, yes. That is one of my servant roles there, is to give. I'm a people pleaser at heart. I love people. Anytime that I can help, I love doing that as well. I grew up in Mount Juliet. I moved here when I was in 5th grade. I went to W.A. Wright. I went to Wilson Middle School when it was middle school, not a junior, or it was junior high, then it became middle school. I went to Mount Juliet High School, class of 06, and I love Mount Juliet, and I believe in what they talk about, safety and community first.
What would you suggest to anyone else out there if they were on the fence a little bit about getting involved in doing something, just to volunteer? What would you suggest to them?
Just do it. Even if you don't know anybody about where you're going to volunteer, Mount Juliet is such a friendly city. Wherever you go, you're definitely going to find a friendly face, and your work is going to matter to just even somebody just smiling at them on the side of the road. So.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at
MidSouthExteriors.com. If you want a great recipe for any of this we're talking about, go to greendoorgourmet.com.
And we'll be glad to fix you right up.
And all sorts of good things to put in along with that stuff that you bake. You can find all the produce. You can find farm fresh meats. And one thing that you've got, can we talk about, you've got glass bottle milk. Why does milk taste so much better out of a glass bottle?
Well, I think there is something to not having contact with metal or plastic lined. I think there is something to that, but also the glass bottle milk we have is low temp pasteurized. And so it's keeping more of those good nutrients in there, and they don't homogenize it. Homogenizing is when they mix it all up and the cream doesn't separate. This is cream rising milk. It's so good.
It is so good. And if you have not had the glass bottle milk from Green Door Gourmet, I will tell you, it will make you slap somebody. It's so good.
Except not me.
Not you. Okay, don't slap somebody, but do serve them some good cold glass bottle milk from Green Door Gourmet. Hey, y'all, thanks for watching and thanks for being with us. We are so glad you join us each and every week, and you follow, you subscribe, and you share. And if you are looking for a blessing, you need to first
be one.
When you feel lost and